disturbing murder of a kindergarten teacher. She had also become a mother recently when police say she had been killed by her husband.
This was a woman that they don't make them like that.
Family and friends are remembering Amber Morgan. They say she was a loving mother and a passionate educator. Earlier this month, you recall, Amber's estranged husband confessed to killing her.
Amber Morgan, that's her maiden name, was a kindergarten teacher and a new mother to a baby daughter born just 5 weeks ago.
Amber Morgan, a 26-year-old kindergarten teacher, and the mother of a 5-week-old daughter, was found dead in her home with the prime suspect being her husband, although they appeared to have no history of domestic abuse. Welcome to Urban Crime Stories. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and turn on all notifications to be informed of future crime stories. The story of Amber Morgan takes place in Indianapolis, Indiana, the capital city of the state, known for its vibrant sports culture, particularly the famous Indianapolis 500 car race. However, crimes find their way there as the overall crime rate in Indianapolis is 89.49%, above the national average crime rate. In 2023, there were just over 39,000 total crimes in Indianapolis, with a rate of 4,404.2 total crimes per 100,000 people, even though the number of homicides decreased by 37 compared to 2022, with a total of 208. One such victim of homicide was Amber Morgan, a happy soul who made everyone around her feel safe and radiated the most positive of energies. She was born to Starla and Corey on September 28, 1997. With a strong will like hers, she started sports at just 3 years old and became a student athlete as she grew up. She enrolled in the Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurial Studies program at New Jersey Institute of Technology, where she was also a member of the women's basketball team and graduated in 2019. Shortly after her graduation, she met and started dating Robert Cooley, a fellow Indianapolis native and Crispus Attucks High School alum. Robert was a very prominent student athlete since he helped his high school basketball team win the state championship in 2017. He pursued higher education at several institutions, including Central College in Iowa, Purdue University at Fort Wayne, and Ivy Tech Community College, where he studied kinesiology, exercise science, and business management respectively, but did not complete any degree. Robert was working as a project coordinator at a sports event company when Amber and Robert met for the first time. The couple fell in love, which eventually led to them getting married. Robert worked at various warehouse distribution centers, while Amber started working as a mortgage loan officer. In her free time, Amber used to volunteer in the community and supported local initiatives like the annual backpack giveaway. She was a highly passionate woman and wanted the best for all, especially children, which led her to pursue a career in early childhood education. In April 2023, she landed a job as a kindergarten teacher at Victory Prep Charter School in Indianapolis. Alongside this, she enrolled at Marian University to pursue a master's degree in early childhood education and teaching. Life could not have been better as Amber received the news of her pregnancy and the duo patiently waited for their child. But things started to go downhill from there. According to Amber parents, Robert became severely manipulative and verbally abusive to Amber. However, they said that they did not feel things would take such a horrific turn.
He was verbally abusing her and what I would call starting to spiral out of control since a little shortly before the birth of the baby.
Amber soon gave birth to her daughter Audrey, and Robert became increasingly dependent on her. Reportedly, Amber was also the primary breadwinner of the house, although Robert worked as well. The money that came in was not enough to provide for the family. On May 31st, 2024, Amber's father ran into her at a grocery store, and he could tell something was wrong with her. As Robert showed him the cold shoulder, her father said that Amber had to carry all the groceries upstairs while her daughter was merely 5 weeks old.
She went to Costco with her mother, and she took everything up 2 flights of stairs, having a 5-week-old baby.
That night, Amber's mother received a text from her daughter that she wanted to file for divorce and asked her mother to help her get out of her abusive situation. According to Robert's brother, the couple was arguing on the night of May 31st. On the morning of June 1st, according to the official Facebook account of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, they responded to a complaint of gunshots in the 3000 block of Armory Lane in Indianapolis just before 7:20 a.m. Upon investigation, officers found an adult female victim inside a residence badly beaten and in an unidentifiable state, who had succumbed to her injuries from gunshot wounds and that medics declared her dead at the crime scene. The officers then detained Robert Cooley on the scene as they saw him coming out of the garage with bloody hands.
Police say her face was beaten so severely she was unrecognizable. She was shot in the head and her throat slit. Officers saw blood on Cooley's hands and clothing. Amber's parents say there were red flags with Cooley, but didn't think it would go this far.
The Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department Victim Assistance Unit and Chaplain's Office also arrived on the scene to help with the investigation. Moreover, homicide detectives responded to the scene to investigate as the case indicated a domestic violence homicide. The officers then transported Robert to the police station for questioning. Meanwhile, detectives located a firearm within the residence and secured it as a piece of evidence. After consultation with the Marion County Prosecutor's Office, detectives arrested Robert Cooley for the murder of his wife and mother of his 5-week-old child. The police, fortunately, found Audrey alive and unharmed in the apartment. According to reports, Robert texted his brother and told him that he killed Amber. Robert also confessed to the police during questioning that he had murdered his wife. He said that he did something bad and deserved to be in jail. Moreover, he told the police that he first beat Amber to the point that her face became unrecognizable. He then slashed her neck with a shaving razor and then shot her with his gun. All of this torture led to her untimely demise at the hands of her husband. Her father, Corey Morgan, said that he and the family think Robert probably questioned Amber about the mail she sent to her mother regarding the divorce, and she responded in a way that triggered something inside Robert, which led to his anger taking the best of him. Family and friends remembered Amber Morgan because of her good attitude. They added that she was a responsible and admirable mother as well as a great instructor. Amber's stepfather, Matthew, stated that she had a great influence on other people. He further added that Amber possessed a champion's heart, loved everyone, and left a heartfelt impact on all the people she met.
Amber had the heart of a champion. Amber was love personified.
Her supervisor, Valerie Miller from Victory Prep, also stated that she was highly determined and excited about her job and wanted to learn everything about teaching on the first day of work. She was so eager that she even asked other teachers what she needed to do with the children. They responded by saying that you can't learn and understand everything on your first day, but she confidently replied that she could.
First day on the job, she wanted to know everything about teaching. What do I need to do with these kids? And we're like, girl, you cannot learn everything in one day. And she said, oh, but I can. Right?
The school described Amber Morgan as having a warm smile, a nurturing spirit, and a caring heart, which set the best example for their youngest and most impressionable students. They were deeply affected by the news of her sudden demise. According to her mother, Amber's love for children was immense. She used to call her every day, saying that being a mother was the greatest job she had ever done.
In the last 5 weeks as a new mom, she'd call me almost every day and say, this is the greatest job I have on earth.
Many vigils were held in Amber's remembrance and raised awareness of domestic abuse. At the vigil, people chanted the words, "We love you, Amber," before releasing bubbles into the sky in remembrance of her.
Dozens gathered Friday night at Marion University's amphitheater to remember 26-year-old Amber Morgan.
These vigils, according to her family, were a source of helping survivors of domestic abuse and helping those in danger to stop disasters like this from occurring in the future. The Morgan family has also created a website named amberandaudrey.com, where people can access materials on domestic violence and offer support to Amber Morgan's family. Some of the reports say that Amber's mother is planning to adopt her daughter Audrey. As of the most recent updates, Robert Cooley is still waiting for his day in court.
The parents tell me they will be adopting Amber's 5-week-old baby named Audrey.
Robert Cooley will make his initial appearance in court Tuesday morning.
What are your thoughts about this tragic story? Please share your thoughts in the comments down below. Remember, if you are new to the channel and like the content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified of future crime stories. Your support is greatly appreciated. Until next time, I will see you with another episode of Urban Crime Stories.